Hey, beautiful people out there in the universe. Hope all is well with all you. Grand rising, grand evening, or grand afternoon, I should say, whenever you view this video. Um, I just wanted to come on here and, one, express myself, two, channel whatever it is that moves through me that the Creator needs me to share and or encourage and or uplift. Whatever I need to perfuse out, I'll just allow the energies to flow as they must. Um, and today I woke up and I was just, I was just in my head a little bit. As I sat there, and then I made breakfast for my family. And as I was making breakfast, I was just, talking to spirit about a few things, and just asking the Creator on the direction that I needed to go in today. And I just want to say, with all humility, and that I think for the past week or so, I've been shedding even more and reflecting even more as I dive into this mission, or as I go on this mission that the Creator wants me to go on. A self journey as well as the mission for whomever I must help moving forward. Um, so yeah, today I was just feeling a little emotional because a lot of things were, God was just speaking to me about a lot of things. A lot of things were just, coming to surface about a lot of things. A lot of things have been said. A lot of things have been done um, in the background behind me and not in the forefront of myself. And I just want to say this before I continue on whatever it is that I need to talk about. Uh, I think for me, it's hard sometimes when you've only been authentic to people, you've only been genuine to people, and no matter what your past look like, no matter what you've done in your past, everybody has a chance to turn things around within their life. And the thing about now, moving forward, because we can't live in the past, but we know how things were in our past. We know how we were in our past. The thing is, we have to have gratitude that we're not who we used to be. But the people that knew us in our past only knew us, knew the older version of us. Okay? But you shall not feel shameful. You shall not feel like you're not worthy. You should not feel like anything you've gone through, anything you've done, you should not feel like you are nobody. You should not feel like you don't matter. All because of any mistakes you made. But you're going to always make mistakes, whether they're small or big. We're all human. We're all spiritual beings living a human experience. That's the challenge, living a human experience, making mistakes. But the blessing in making the mistakes is learning from them and becoming a better version, becoming a better person. But as you move through your life, sometimes it's not easy being human and building relationships with people because everybody ain't genuine. And no matter how much you evolve, no matter how much you elevate, it's always going to be somebody or someone trying to get you to your lowest vibration of yourself back then, who you were back then. And that's not the person that you want to be. So the test that may occur is betrayal. People stabbing you in the back. People lying on you. Saying this, saying that. Things that are not true. And sure, a lot of people say the truth hurts. But the truth hurts only if you're not willing to face the truth. The only energy that needs to be perfused out is defending your honor if you must. Because a lot of people, people are still miserable. People are still not happy with who they are. A lot of people don't know who they are, and that's why they cause misery upon, or try to cause miserableness upon other people's lives and try to steal their joy because they're not happy within themselves. And if you know that you've only been genuine to people, regardless of your flaws, and someone stab you in the back and lie on you, and sure, it hurts. Like, it hurts. Like, you've only been genuine, but you take time out to lie on somebody. That says a lot about who you are, who your character are, and how you feel internally. The internal things that you have not faced within yourself. And a lot of times people do shit because it ain't even about you. Maybe it is about you, but it's personalized within their own internal selves because they don't know how to express and or articulate how they feel getting over any trauma or any hurt within their past lives or their childhood trauma. So my whole thing with saying that is, sure, we're not placed here within this realm to all be the same. But as humans, we're placed here to make a difference and build a change so the next generations can become better. The next generations can become more golden, more insightful, more enlightened, have more knowledge, build more stability, deplete and decease any generational curses. And I believe like a lot of trauma and a lot of troubles that is going on now within this realm today, within this time, all over the land, is childhood trauma, is generational curses that a lot of people haven't broken, a lot of people don't know how to break. And more importantly, a lot of people don't know how to love. And don't take this the wrong way. And I mean no judgment when I say this because, however, whatever people's beliefs are, that's their beliefs, and that's perfectly fine. No judgment here. But a lot of people talk about God. A lot of people talk about Jesus. But those main people that's talking about God and talking about Jesus are the main ones with a lot of unforgiveness on their hearts. The main ones that have a lot of deceit in their spirit, envy and jealousy within their spirit and their hearts. So my whole thing is, if you're going to be out here talking about God, you're going to be out here talking about Jesus, there's a few things that need to dismiss, that you need to dismiss. Jealousy, ego, arrogance. Those things are poison. Those things are poison. Think love, compassion, kindness, empathy. Those are potions to heal humanity. Those are the potions to heal humanity. And a lot of people are struggling with that today. And I feel emotional about it because it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, and I can't do a damn thing about it. The only thing that I can do is be kind, continue to show compassion and love, no matter what. For sure, there's always been a dark side of me, but learning how to lead with love is the best part of me. And that's the best part of a lot of people out there that is on this journey of trying to help uplift humanity. But those are the very people that have gone through brokenness, that have gone through a lot of deceit and beatdowns and trauma. That have learned to heal themselves, that have awakened to know themselves. And know how to be okay with being authentic and walking in their truth to speak upon it. To help others. I'm going to be vulnerable for a second because I feel like, this may help somebody out there. We've all confided. We've all had people confide in us. But now is the time to really, really be careful. Now is the very, very time to be careful and utilize your discernment on who you confide in and who you allow into your energy and aura space. Now is the time to step out of your own way and allow the Creator to filter as you filter people out. Because deception is a motherfucker. Betrayal is a motherfucker. And people will smile in your face. Knowing they mean you no well. People will smile in your face. Knowing what they're about to do to try to deceive you, stab you in the back, or betray you. But this goes back to biblical times. I grew up in the church, but I'm not Christian. No longer. But I believe in the Most High. And I read a lot of shit that was in the Bible. And I felt a lot of pains that was written. But one thing I do believe is spirit, discernment, intuition. feelings internally within the pure essence of my soul, just like Jesus. And I ain't saying that I'm God, but I am a goddess. And one thing for sure, two things for certain. He saw everyone that was going to betray him and still loved them. That is a great grand gift. That is a great grand gift. So sure, you have the authentic human right to feel through the emotions of people deceiving you and stabbing you in the back because it hurts as a human. But the greatest gift is, if you felt it and seen it, only thing you can do is move forward and be more wiser when you come in contact with those type of people. Guess this world wouldn't be nothing without angels and demons, starseeds, light workers, witches, warlocks, wizards. It all exists. But the magic within the wand is love. It's cold out here, but it's a beautiful day because the sun is shining and it's so peaceful. Ain't nothing like being by the water, whether it's a lake, the sea, the ocean, the bay, a pond, whatever. Before I started recording, I pulled up. It was like 5 big geese right over here. And I was like, oh, what they up to? So I had some bread. So I knew I was coming to feed the homies. And so as I walked closer, they started walking up to me like they do me. So I'm like, hey, what's up? I just start feeding them some bread. Anyways, living within this realm on this planet Earth has its beauty, has its beautiful moments. Along with the challenges. The challenges are beautiful too, but sometimes they are dark as well. But hey, can't live without one and the other. Either one. Dark, light, negative, positive. Can't live without them. We gotta find balance. why there's the sun and the moon, to balance out the frequencies of this earth. Just like the rain, the snow, the hail. Many times I've been within this realm, poetically speaking. I think I only witnessed hail, the hail, maybe like a few times. I just love to be kissed by the sun. Only thing is, when I'm driving without my sunglasses on, I feel like I'm just going to crash. Because the sun is so strong, it's so bright. That's how you know it has extreme effects on the human anatomy. If it can blind you, enlighten you, allow you to feel warm, that's the greatest gift. Also heal you. Hello. Oh, thank you. I'm probably going to keep dropping these cards because I'm just shuffling until it's time to pull one. Y'all see that? Rebirth in nature. No matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, accept the positive change that is coming. So, speaking of rebirth, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. If you've been seeing the number 555 a lot, that is definitely symbolic to change. Now that we are in the winter solstice vibrational frequencies, you have a lot of time to reflect, definitely. I'm not saying people don't reflect every day, because everybody's going through something every day. But this is a transitional change because we are in a different season in this moment. Whether it's a different season vibrationally within the weather, within the world, or there's a different season within you internally as you shift and go through these changes. You are rebirthing yourself into someone new. Like I said in the beginning, past changes all happening. That's a blessing. When it's synchronizing the season change, you're going through changes. Now, a lot of people aren't so enthused too many changes. But, and that's where the resistance come in at, when people don't accept changes frequently. But the thing about change is, it's a beautiful thing if you allow it to happen. That's like going with the flow. Because if you continue to hold on to control and not allowing things to change, especially if you are in a situation, goodness, keep getting my words tangled and twisted. If you are in a situation and or circumstance that either leave you stagnant, stuck in the vibrational frequencies of resentment and regret and shame, that's resistance. Because the Creator, the universe, want us to evolve. We don't need to be the same. Now, don't get me wrong. People's perspectives, their outlook on life, their opinions can be fixed. And that's okay. That's neither here nor there. But our behaviors, actions, and the way we care, treat people, talk to people, there needs to be an elevation and an evolution to that for us to raise the vibrations of ourselves, like our energy. Low vibrational energy keeps you in darkness, keeps you miserable, keeps you stagnant, keeps you tired. All in all, makes you unhappy. Low vibrational energy. High vibrational energy, quite a few things. Brings you prosperity, brings you abundance, brings you good health. And also, that is the portal to help allow you to connect to the divine. Meaning, listen, feel through within your heart chakra, your crown, your third. Okay? Many, many times, a lot of our chakras are blocked because we have resistance. We're stuck. We don't want to change. We don't want to let go. That's the human experience. It's human emotion, reaction, response. You know, that's the struggle when you're blocked, when your chakras are blocked, when you're blocked, you know. So, nature. Sometimes all you need is to go outside, breathe the fresh air, to remember who you are and where you want to be. Taking a deep breath is necessary for our day-to-day, because sometimes we don't stop, we don't be still, we're always going and going and going, you know, for those hyperactive people that's always busy and always in and out, never staying still, never taking breaks, workaholics, whatever. And for those people that are stuck too, because I've been in this vibration multiple times. But the thing is, to slow down. I have to learn this a lot. Still get in those very moments at times where I'm just keep going and going and going and going and going. But sometimes I used to keep going and going and going, so I won't have to feel anything. And I would avoid things. That's why I keep going and going and going. And then that causes fatigue, indoor illness. So you have to be mindful of that. But nature slows you down. It allows you to open up and breathe deeply And remember who you are. Remember that you have to be in the present moment to cultivate, to capture the essence that nature offers. Being in nature offers a luxury of peace. I believe being in nature is luxury to me, because being around animals is a blessing, because you get to learn that animals can be a lot like us humans. And sure, their habitats may be a lot different than ours, but they can be a lot like us. As far as our emotions, our behaviors, our interactions with others, our tribes, just because all the animals may be the same within their culture or their race or species, don't necessarily mean that they are all in the same tribe. No. Just like us humans. We're not all in the same tribe. The only same thing that we have, the commonalities that we have as humans, is flesh. That's the main commonality. We're all flesh here. And blood. But the way we respond, react to things are all different. The way we carry ourselves are different. The way we dress, the way we speak, all different. But that's the beauty of it, not being the same. So yeah, as you breathe in that beautiful air, or as Infinite Waters would say, I love him, y'all gotta check him out on YouTube. Breathing in that good ass product. He makes me laugh. But yeah, it's a blessing. It really is a blessing to be able to take deep breaths. And everybody should wake up with gratitude in their hearts, because a lot of people are not waking up. And from a metaphysical perspective, a lot of people are asleep spiritually. But I think it's just, something that we need to keep in mind, something that we need to, be mindful about. Being in the present moment. A lot of times I have to remind myself to be in the present too, because I just be in my head sometimes, focused on what I can do, what it is that I need to do. How can I help humanity? How can I? Knowing I know for sure I can't do it all. No. But what it is that I need to say, what it is that I need to do, okay, ancestor, spirit, creator, guide me, okay, what is it, But sometimes I be a little pushy, and, it may be a little controlling, so sometimes I gotta stop myself, like, hold on, you need to slow down, you need to pause, you need to control yourself, calm down. So sometimes I be all over the place within my head. And maybe that's because that's that Aquarius in me, air sign. Woo, But when I slow down, that's when I realize, like, what is the fucking rush? Shouldn't be. So I just have to be still and listen. And when you really listen, you can really filter out what's what, you know. Because I'm an energy person, and being an energy person and an empath is a blessing and a curse, because you feel everything so deeply, and you just be like, oh. So you really have to ground yourself, you know. You really have to ground yourself in place. What's what? Like, you know, like that card said, breathe. Being within nature, take deep breaths to remember who you are. You know, a lot of times, sometimes, you know, emotions be emotions, and you be trying to decipher, like, where's these emotions coming from? This is not how I feel. You know, sometimes that shit leach on you from other people. So empaths, my beautiful empaths, you really have to ground yourself. You really have to, you know, protect your energy too, because a lot of people, you know, they can sense that, you know. Those I call energy vampires. You know, you ever been around somebody and you feel very tired after leaving their presence? Yeah, those are energy vampires. They just leech. Their spirit can sense your spirit, know what your spirit is capable of and all about, and they just try to leech. So, you know, you gotta be mindful. Like I said in the beginning, we really have to utilize our discernment and our intuition on who you allow to come into your energy force, because it's getting really dark out here. But we have to hold those lanterns high internally. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to pull some more cards. Let's see what Spirit wants to pull through. Okay. We have anticipation. Anticipation. Although I can't speak right today. Goodness. Okay. Strength. Sacred space. So, take time for the dreamer in you. Find your power and stillness in your sacred space, in the peace you seek. Oh my God. I can't make this shit up. I was just talking about that. Talking about, you know, being still, being one within yourself, listening to what the universe has to say as you find peace with whatever you seek. Just like I was talking about, this hair gets stuck in me. I was talking about peace. No, I take that back. I was talking about love in the beginning. How love is the potion we need to uplift and heal humanity. And how that's these cats over here scrapping. I don't know if y'all can hear that. But yeah, peace is a blessing too to have, because peace brings joy internally. But it's important for us to find peace internally so we won't allow other people to disturb it. So protect it by any means necessary. And this card It's for a lot of my visionaries out there too. A lot of people that's out there dreaming and trying to put together projects, trying to put together your pieces like a puzzle. And this has a lot to do with the crown here because this card is purple. I don't know if you guys can see that. Purple it is. The crown. The crown. Intuition. Insight. Connecting. Okay? Connecting to the divine. We talked about connecting to the divine, like the sun connecting to us, connecting to our spirit, connecting to our internal DNA, skin, spirit, body. And you know, in the summertime, you in the sun, by the time you go in the house, you ready to lay down because that sun is so powerful. It has those type of effects. But the sun is connected to the divine source itself. So connecting the crown to the Most High, to the higher source. Okay. So yeah, finding sacred time, finding peace within your sacred time, within your solitude to connect. Connect with the divine and listen. So now a lot of you guys are probably getting downloads. As you get those downloads, write them down. A lot of you guys probably been hearing ringing in your ears like, oh, what is that? Some of you are having an awakening as you connect. Your crown chakra is activated, is opening. So, yeah. Being alone isn't a bad thing because finding time within your solitude creates a magnitude, an abundance of information and direction. Yeah. Strength. You have courage. You can endure. Find your center and spiral into your power. So spiraling into your power. Here is blue. It's blue here. Blue is symbolic to the throat chakra. So utilizing your voice to speak up and be powerful on what you want to perfuse out to the universe and express unto the world or whomever, however, okay? But you must believe that you are powerful. You have this power within you. So have the courage to move forward as you vocally speak your truth. As you vocally speak your truth, you are manifesting. We manifest every day, whether it's good or bad, which is why we have to be careful of our thoughts and our energy. Okay. Anticipation. Something wonderful is happening. Change is in the air. Open yourself to blessings on their way. So we talked about that change, that 555, synchronization. Not holding on to resistance, but being open to the change because there's a blessing on its way. When we allow these changes to happen, blessings come in many different ways. It don't have to always be, money. But it can be idea, gift from the divine. Information you need as you move forward. Genuine love and finding your tribe. There's a lot of pale pinks here. And also a little purple here. So crowning self-love. Greens here, heart chakra. For some of you may have been closed off or maybe aloof. Or maybe you have been within your solitude, trying to find peace and balance. And that's a blessing. Yeah. Now I'm going to pull an outcome card. And I'm going to get off here. I think it's probably like 1 o'clock or something. I don't know. Spirit, what are outcome messages for our beautiful souls? As we talked about love in the beginning, with love there comes cherishing our loved ones. So we have here memories. I don't know if you guys can see that. Memories. So we have a lot of memories of loved ones, those that have passed over, those that are still present. Make time for those ones that are still present, that reciprocates the same kind of love. Because we all know we have loved ones that, care less about you. But then we have those that really do. And those are the ones that you should cherish. Even the ones that don't care about you, still love them. Just from a distance, and that's okay. But, all the memories, cherish those with the loved ones that have passed over and that are present. And take time because, like we said, love is the potion that helps uplift humanity. Helps us elevate to the next levels of love, of higher power. Not power in the ego, but higher power is connecting to the divine, connecting to the Most High. Because I don't think, without love, I don't think anything can prosper. Nothing can grow. Just like if you don't water your flowers, if you don't plant those seeds, you don't plant the seeds, they don't bloom. If you don't water them, they don't grow. If you don't mow your lawn, you're going to have snakes. So, love. Love, love, love. And cherish those moments. Because we all know tomorrow ain't promised. Something around you can be up one day and then the next day is gone. Just like that tornado that hit Bowling Green and Mayville or Maybelle, something like that. Somewhere in Kentucky. 2 hours for me actually, because I'm in Kentucky. But okay, that's my cue. So, yes, love everybody. So, peace, purpose, prosperity, love, evolution. I love you all. Ashe.